Welcome to the Madison Miller Podcast. Today is Wednesday, September 3rd, 2025. MLB, WNBA, soccer, tennis, NFL kicker and punter rankings, news and notes, and best bet. We'll start with MLB. We'll go over the results from yesterday, look ahead to today. There's a couple matinee games underway. I understand that. Pirates over the Dodgers 9-7, Mets over the Tigers 12-5, Jays over the Reds 12-9, Sox over the Guardians 11-7, the Red Sox, Nats over the Marlins 5-2, Rays over the Mariners 6-5, Angels over the Royals 5-1, Cubs over the Braves 4-3, White Sox over the Twins 12-3, Yankees over the Astros 7-1, Cards over the A's 2-1, Giants over the Rockies 7-4, O's over the Padres 6-2, D-backs over the Rangers 5-3. All right, going on right now, bottom of the first in both Nats, Marlins, and Mets, Tigers. Mets, Tigers is scoreless, and the Nats are up 2-0 on the Marlins. All right, coming up at 3:30, Rangers, Diamondbacks. Jack Leiter and Zach Gallen. Zach Gallen's been very disappointing this year. I probably mentioned that on another show. But it's the reality. He's been disappointing. He's supposed to be an ace. And he has been this year. He's been a number 4 starter. They're actually favored, minus 126. The Rangers are plus 108, over under 9. Overs even money, unders minus 122. Rangers plus 1/2 is minus 188. D-backs minus 1/2 plus 155. The Rangers are still kind of in the wild card mix. I don't think people realize that. 2 back in the loss column of Seattle for the final wildcard spot. They've done an admirable job with that. So I'm going to take them plus 108 at Arizona. 4 o'clock, O's Padres. Cade Povich and Nestor Cortez. Padres minus 164, O's plus 138, over under 8.5, overs minus 102, unders minus 120. O's plus 1/2 is minus 150, Padres minus 1/2 plus 125. I like the over at minus 102. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. 6:30, Dodgers Pirates. Shohei Ohtani and Braxton Ashcraft. Dodgers minus 174, Pirates plus 146, over under 8, overs minus 115, unders minus 105. Dodgers minus 1/2 is minus 4. Pirates plus 1/2 is minus 118. I'm going to go with the Pirates on the run line plus 1/2 at minus 118. This is because Shohei Ohtani has not been a good pitcher this year. Everybody says, oh, he's the best, yada, yada. He's not the best player in baseball. It's Aaron Judge. Aaron Judge was just hurt for a while. So, Shohei Ohtani's a good offensive player, but pitching-wise, not great this year, pitching like a number 4 starters, just like Zach Gallen. So I'm taking Pittsburgh plus 1/2. I don't have the balls to go with the money line. Maybe the Dodgers win by 1. Blue Jays Reds. Shane Bieber and Zach Little. Toronto minus 164, Reds plus 138, over under 8.5, overs minus 124, unders plus 102. Jays minus 1/2 plus 104, Reds plus 1/2 minus 125, under at plus money. 6:45, Guardians, Red Sox. Joey Cantillo and Brennan Bernardino. Red Sox minus 148, Cleveland plus 126, over under 9, overs minus 118, unders minus 104. Cleveland plus 1/2 is minus 156, Boston minus 1/2 plus 130. I like the under. Both these guys have been good that are pitching. 7:30, Mariners, Rays. George Kirby and Adrian Hauser. Mariners minus 144, Rays plus 122, over under 8.5, minus 10 each way. M's minus 1/2 plus 118, Rays plus 1/2 minus 142. I like, to be honest with you guys, I like the Rays plus 122. I don't like how Seattle's playing. I know they have to win because they are 2 back at Houston, but don't see it. Angels, Royals. Caden Dana and Ryan Bergert. Royals minus 172. Angels plus 144 over under 9. Overs minus 112. Unders minus 108. Angels plus 1.5 is minus 142. Royals minus 1.5 plus 118. I like the under. Braves Cubs. Bryce Edler, Cade Horton. Cubs minus 158. Braves plus 134 over under 8. Overs minus 118. Unders minus 104. Braves plus 1.5 is minus 170. Cubs minus 1.5 plus 140. Tough one. Cade Horton's been pretty good. Edler stunk. I'm going to lay the run line with the Cubs. White Sox Twins. Yoendris Gomez and Zebby Matthews. Twins minus 184. White Sox plus 154 over under 8.5. Overs minus 115. Unders minus 105. White Sox plus 1.5 is minus 134. Twins minus 1.5 plus 112. I like the over. Phillies Brewers. Aaron Nola and Jose Quintana. Brewers minus 116. Phillies minus 102 over under 9. Overs minus 114. Unders minus 106. Phillies minus 1.5 plus 164. Brewers plus 1.5 minus 200. Phillies favored on the run line. Brewers favored on the money line. I'm going with the Brewers minus 116. They are on fire. And I'm going to ride with them. A's Cardinals. Jeffrey Springs and Matthew Liberatore. Cards minus 112, A's minus 104 over under 8.5, overs minus 115, unders minus 105. A's minus 1.5 plus 158, cards plus 1.5 is minus 192. Cards favored on the money line, A's favored on the run line. I like the over actually. 8 o'clock, Yankees Astros. Will Warren and Jason Alexander. For a hot second, I thought I said Justin Verlander. I'm like, wait a second, he's on the Giants now. The Yankees are favored again, minus 126. Astros plus 108 over under 9, minus 10 each way. Yanks minus 1.5 plus 126. Astros plus 1.5 is minus 152. I'm going to take the shot again. I really don't trust Will Warren against a good team. I know they won last night. Max Fried, that was his best start in a while. And he gave him that ace-level start when they needed it most. But I just don't see the Yankees sweeping Houston and Houston 3 years in a row. Give me the Astros plus an 08. I'm going to go down with the ship. And last but not least, 8:30 Giants Rockies. Robbie Ray and Herman Marquez. Giants minus 205. Rockies plus 172 over under 11. Overs minus 115. Unders minus 105. Giants minus 1.5 is minus 140. Rocks plus 1.5 plus 116. Under. I know Marquez stinks, but Robbie Ray's good, and I don't trust the Giants' offense. So there you have it for that pick. And there you have it for baseball. The WNBA is next. We'll go over the results from yesterday and look ahead to today. The Valkyries beat the Liberty 66-58, and the Mercury beat the Fever 85-79. 2 games tonight, 7:30, Sparks Dream. One team's better than the other. The Dreamer giving 7 totals, 169. I think the total's too high. I like the under. And at 8 o'clock, Sun Sky. The Sky are giving 2 totals, 162. I'm going to lay it with the Sky. Angel Reese, awesome basketball player. Camila Kudrosov's playing 2, so I'm going to lay the 2 with the Chicago Sky. Despite them having played 1 less game, essentially having the same record, same number of losses as Connecticut. Okay, now we'll move on to soccer. There's not a lot going on in soccer. But we're still going to, So, yesterday's soccer, CONCACAF Women's Champions Cup, Orlando over Alajuelense 3-0, and Gotham over Alianza FC 2-0. All right, so far results today, Qatar and Bahrain 2-2 draw in an international friendly in FIFA qualifying CAF. Gabon over Seychelles 4-0. More CONCACAF women's. Washington against Vancouver Rise at 7, and at 9 you have Chorrillo FC in America. USL tonight is 7:30. You have Hartford against Indy 11. But yeah, the FIFA stuff's tomorrow, so we're going to do a lot of soccer tomorrow. Hartford minus 135, Indy plus 320, draw plus 280. Tough one. We're going to do under 2.5 goals plus 126. And in League 1, 7 o'clock, you have Greenville in Portland and Westchester in Richmond. And then tomorrow in soccer, you have the friendlies. You have FIFA, UEFA all day. Calm the Ball, CONCACAF, CAF. So there's a lot of international soccer going on tomorrow. That's why all the leagues are off. Next on tap is tennis. We forgot to do tennis yesterday, so I apologize. So we'll go over the U.S. Open stuff from yesterday and today and look ahead to the rest of today. Alright, so men's Monday, round of 16. 1-seed Jannik Sinner over 23-seed Andre Bublik in 3 sets. 10-seed Lorenzo Musetti over Dwayne Munar in 3 sets. 25-seed Felix Auger-Aliassime over 15-seed Andre Rublev in 3 sets. And I meant to say Alexander Bublik. I had Andre Rublev in my head. And then 8-seed Alex de Minaur over Leonardo Redi in 3 sets. Yesterday, quarterfinal, 7-seed Novak Djokovic over 4-seed Taylor Fritz in 4 sets, and 2-seed Carlos Alcaraz over 20-seed Jiri Lecheka in 3 sets. The other quarterfinal today between 25-seed Felix Auger-Aliassime and 8-seed Alex de Minaur is going on right now. 8 o'clock tonight, you have 1-seed Jannik Sinner and 10-seed Lorenzo Musetti. Solid match. Sinner's a minus 4,000 favorite. Lorenzo Musetti's a 14-1 dog. So total sets is a fun bet. So Jannik Sinner 3-0 is a huge favorite. First set score after 2 games. I'm going to go Jannik Sinner 2-0 plus 320. Alright, women's. Monday. 8-seed Amanda Anisimova over 18-seed Beatriz Haddad Maia in 2 sets. 23-seed Naomi Osaka upsets 3-seed Coco Gauff in 2 sets. 11-seed Carolina Muchova over 27-seed Marta Kostyuk in 3 sets. 2-seed Iga Swiatek over 13-seed Ekaterina Alexandrova in 2 sets. Yesterday, 1-seed Ariana Sabalenka over Marketa Vondrousova in a walkover, so Vondrousova had to step down. And then 4-seed Jessica Pegula over Barbara Krejcikova in 2 sets. Coming up in 10 minutes, Amanda Anisimova, your 8-seed against 2-seed Iga Swiatek. That's going to be a fantastic match. Swiatek's minus 430 favorite. Anisimova's plus 315. I don't think it's going to... I'm trying to find it. I do think Naomi Osaka wins in 2 sets. The game spread's locked. So set one game cap handicap. I'm going to lay 2.5 in at plus 128 with the Eagles free attack, and the set one game handicap 2.5. And then 7 o'clock tonight you have 11 seed Carolina Muchova and 23 seed Naomi Osaka. Osaka's a minus 275 favorite. Muchova's plus 215. I'm going to go set betting, and I'm going to go Osaka 2-1 plus 280. I can't believe the favorite outcome is Osaka 2-0. She's a 23 seed. And then the semifinals is in the women's are tomorrow. The men's semifinals is Friday. Women's championship Saturday. Men's championship on Sunday. Okay, now we'll do the NFL kicker rankings. 32-1 with the projected kickers. All right, 32. Ryan Fitzgerald, Panthers. 31. Andy Borgales, Patriots. 30. Tyler Loop, Ravens. 29. Andre Smith, Browns. 28. Joshua Carty, Rams. 27. Spencer Schrader, Colts. 26. Evan McPherson, Bengals. 25. Joey Sly, Titans. 24. Young Ho Koo, Falcons. 23. Jake Moody, 49ers. 22. Jake Elliott, Eagles. 21. Kaimi Fairbairn, Texans. Fairbairn. 20. Will Riker, Vikings. 19. Daniel Carlson, Raiders. 18. Harrison Butker, Chiefs. 17. Graham Gano, Giants. 16. Tyler Bass, Bills. 15. Jason Sanders, Dolphins. 14. Matt Gay, Commanders. 13. Cameron Dicker, Chargers. 12. Blake Grupe, Saints. 11. Brandon Aubrey, Cowboys. 10. Nick Folk, Jets. 9. Cairo Santos, Bears. 8. Will Lutz, Broncos. 7. Jason Myers, Seahawks. 6. Cam Little, Jaguars. 5. Brandon McManus, Packers. 4. Chase McLaughlin, Buccaneers. 3. Chase Ryland, Cardinals. 2. Jake Bates, Lions. And number 1, Chris Boswell of the Pittsburgh Steelers. You can make a case for Bates as the top kicker, but I chose to go with Boswell. A lot of guys that are usually at the top have fallen, like McPherson and Butker. But I think other guys have risen up, and the other guys have dropped. But almost every kicker is going to have that's that. Alright, now we will do punter rankings. Again, 32-1. And don't worry, the prediction show is gonna drop tonight. So without further ado, the punters. 32, Kai Kroger, Saints. 31, Austin McNamara, Jets. 30, Brad Robbins, Bills. 29, Jeremy Creshaw, Broncos. 28, Jordan Stout, Ravens. 27, Matt Ariza, Chiefs. 26, Johnny Hecker, Titans. 25, Bradley Pinion, Falcons. 24, Braden Mann, Eagles. 23, Jake Bailey, Dolphins. 22, Rigoberto Sanchez, Colts. 21, Tress Way, Commanders. 20, Sam Martin, Panthers. 19, Jamie Gillen, Giants. 18, Thomas Morstead, 49ers. 17, Ryan Wright, Vikings. 16, Riley Dixon, Buccaneers. 15, Troy Taylor, Bears. 14, Brian Anger, Cowboys. 13, Carlos Waiton, Steelers. 12, Ethan Evans, Rams. 11, Blake Gilligan, Cardinals. 10, Daniel Whelan, Packers. 9, Ryan Rakow, Bengals. 8, Bryce Baringer, Patriots. 7, Tommy Townsend, Texans. 6, J.K. Scott, Chargers. 5, A.J. Cole, Raiders. 4, Michael Dixon, Seahawks. 3, Jack Fox, Lions. 2, Corey Bajorquez, Browns. And number 1, Logan Cook of the Jacksonville Jaguars. So there's some good punters. I think the punter position is pretty deep, and you could argue right now it's deeper than kickers. Almost every punter is going to have a half a point. Just like the kickers are going to have half points. For the punters, I think 1 through maybe 28, because the rest of them are rookies. And then the kickers, 1 through 27 or 28 as well. So I think both positions are good, but I think punter's deeper than kicker. So there you have it for the punter rankings. And now move on to the news and notes for today. So, coming down right now, Elijah Vera Tucker could miss the season as the Jets fear that he has suffered a torn triceps. That is a big blow for gangrene if that were to be the case. And the report came out 3 hours ago that he suffered significant arm injury that may require surgery. Trayvon Diggs expected to play tomorrow night against the Eagles. Isaiah Likely doubtful for Week 1 against the Bills on Sunday Night Football. Oh, that's not great. Najee Harris trending towards playing against the Chiefs. So how we get Stream East. The world's largest illegal sports streaming site is done after 2 arrests. So they had to shut down. Stream East was not the one I used, but that's crazy. The Red Sox call up Kyle Harrison, who they got from the Giants in the in the Rafael Devers trade. Expected to make his debut tonight. No update on Connor McDavid. NHL's new playoff salary cap is the league and the Players Association agreed to CBA changes beginning next year. Penn State drops Nike as they're switching to Adidas, pending approval from school's Board of Trustees. Brian Kelly claps back at Dabo Swinney as he doesn't agree with his take on Saturday's game. Luka Dickey gets a 4-year, $90 million deal, 50 guaranteed. That's a big extension for the Bucks. Dan Campbell on Lambeau. Love Lambeau. It's one of those places on the 8th day the good Lord made Lambeau. Mike Trout has a skin infection, a late scratch from the lineup yesterday against the Royals. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. tore his ACL after he's carted off the field. That's brutal. He's going to be out for some of next year, too. How about this? Dan Hurley considered resigning as he reveals he felt completely cooked after last season in his new book. Well, that's wild. Framber Valdez denies hitting a catcher as he says he didn't intentionally hit teammate Cesar Salazar with the pitch. So a Saquon documentary trailer got revealed as the series will be released the day of the Eagles' Thursday Night Football game against the Giants. Of fucking course it is. They just want to rub it into the Giants. And just like the Cowboys are going to get it with Micah Parsons. With Green Bay. The New York Liberty clinch a playoff spot after a Fever loss yesterday. The Warriors and Jonathan Kuminga are far from a deal as he's leaning towards a 1-year, $7.9 million qualifying offer with training camp starting this month. And the Mavs extend P.J. Washington 4 years, $90 million. So, there you have it for the news and notes. Last but not least, my best bet of the day brought to you by ESPN Bet. It's a good one. It's an obvious one. It's an over. It's in baseball. I'm surprised that this total was this low. And it's 8.5 between the O's and the Padres. So over 8.5, even money. So there you have it for the show, and I'll be back tomorrow recapping everything and look ahead to everything come tomorrow, including the season opener in the NFL between the Eagles and the Cowboys. Prediction show will drop tonight. Have a great day, everyone.